Just like a CV, your job application is another important aspect of getting your dream job. So when you send your application, the first thing the recruiter or the interviewer reads is your application before he or she begins to click on your CV. So it's very important that you send a super application. It's very important that you send an application that will wow the interviewer and make him or her invite you for an interview. In this video, I'll be talking about how to send a top-notch, super professional job application. Also in this video, I'll be dropping two samples of application, and you can see for yourself that even if you are the one recruiting, you invite these guys for interview. The first thing I want to talk about is that before you start applying, I'm assuming that you already have a superb CV. I'm assuming that you already have a CV that can sell you. I've done series of video on how to write a good CV. You can click on this link above. You see a lot of videos. I talk about how to make a selling CV. Also, in order for you to send a job application, it's very important for you to read the instruction of the job application very well. Find out what is being required of you and mode of application. Sometimes the application requires you to click on a link and create a profile on the company database, or for you to send your CV and resume to an email. So most of them, almost 90% of application in Nigeria require you to send your CV to an email. So while some will require to go through a third-party recruiter website, while some will tell you to send a particular email and copy it to another email. So read the instruction very well and follow it to the letter. Very important. Third thing you will do is to use the position you're applying for as the title or header of the email. So you are being asked to send your CV to a particular email. Of course, when you go to Gmail or Yahoo Mail to send an email, and you click on create an email, you see where the root email title or email subject. Very good. That subject, what should be there is the position you're applying for. So I'm applying for a customer care representative. So the subject will be customer care representative or application for customer care representative. I'm applying for salesperson or application for salesperson. A lot of times, most applicants send email with that subject. Email, empty subject. It is not supposed to be so. I'm very sure that most recruiters will not even click on email, because you cannot be sending an email to someone without telling the person what the email is all about. The reason why it's so is because most of these recruiters, they receive a lot of application on their email, so they want to CV. So in order to CV it, they search for that position and they pull up those who apply for that position, unless otherwise instructed, unless you are told not to do so. And most times they will tell you to use the position you're applying for as the subject of the email. So the fourth thing is this: most people, when they are sending job application, and because the recruiter says send your CV to so email address, they will just attach your CV and send. Sometimes that subject, maybe they try to add subject, they will just attach a CV. No, even if the recruiter asks you to send your CV, please, the body of the email, you cannot send an email without an email body. Even when you're trying to send it, Gmail will ask you, do you want to send this without email body, and you click on yes. Even though you are not told, it is very important that your email body will serve as a cover letter. So tell the recruiter who you are, why you're applying, and why you think you're the best fit for the job, and then tell him or her, attach this email in your CV, then attach your CV. Do not send your email empty like that. Most times, most of these recruiters will say attach your CV and cover letter. So in this case, you have to prepare your cover letter in a doc format or PDF format, and then attach both your cover letter and your email. Also have an email body. Alright. So, but if you're not asked to attach your cover letter, please, your email body serves as a cover letter. So type in your cover letter in the email body, then attach your CV and send it. The next thing is, when typing your cover letter as the email body, you want to have their hiring manager or their recruiter or their son or their madam or their Mr. Bakonle, in case you know the recruiter by name, or their Mrs. Uchi, as the case may be. Do not write your address on the email body unless you are attaching a separate cover letter. Then you might want to have your address and the address of the company you're applying to. But if not, if you're using your email body as the cover letter, please do not put your address. Just use dear ma'am and then say whatever you want to say. Do not have a title of the letter like you do in informal letter. No. Just dear ma'am and then begin to talk about why you're sending the email. Lastly, close your letter well. Close your letter well. It's very important. Your close matter. So how you begin your email body, the cover letter, and how you close it, it is very important. In the cover letter, you want to talk about why you are sending this email, why are you applying for this job position, and why you feel the most qualified person for this position, and your previous experience that made you feel you are qualified for this position. So these things must be included in the email body, which serve as a cover letter. I'm going to show you two samples on the screen. So if I see a sample, sample one is a girl who is applying for an admin position. So you see how she started the email. So their hiring manager, and as the case may be. And then you see a second sample about the person who is applying for the position of a sales executive. You see how this. So if you follow this format, I'm very sure that you're going to send a superb application and you'll be confident.